Hey, welcome back to the Real World Garage. Today we're here with a 1999 Lexus. Got a little quick story on it. They said that the vehicle sat for a couple of years and was purchased in an estate sale. They drove it around for a few months, and then the vehicle gets to where it won't run for about 15 miles an hour and dies. And then when they do get it to restart, it runs bad. So we're going to do a quick and dirty diagnosis and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. Okay, first thing we want to do is we're going to do a quick evaluation of everything. We'll start by checking the coolant. We just want to, I know this doesn't generally have anything to do with the way it's running bad, but we're just going to do a quick overall, quick and dirty evaluation. It is over full on oil. We've already determined, we went inside, tried to crank it. The battery's dead. It's full of coolant. As I said, this vehicle sat for approximately 2 years and then started being driven. So one of the other things you want to take a look at is you want to look around under the hood and look for where there could be evidence of mice damage. Mice and rats have been chewing on stuff. I've looked around. I don't see any evidence of mice feces. I don't see any evidence of anything, any wires being chewed on. It looks like some of the looming is kind of coming apart, but I don't see any evidence of rats, and I don't smell that old familiar rat urine smell. So we're going to take a quick look in the air cleaner box just for good measure. I only see 2 clips at this point. Never messed with one of these before, so it's all new to me. Alright, it has an air filter. It looks like it's intact. The box itself pretty clean. I don't see any, doesn't look like I see anything in it. Well, wait a minute. There's a couple acorns in it, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Looks generally okay. Get this box to reseat. Come on. Get it locked. Now we can lock it in. Alright, so let's determine that the battery's dead. We'll get the jump box out and put the jump box on it. We're racing the rain. We hadn't had rain here in about a month, and we got a cold front coming. Finally going to have a cold front coming through. So we have been nearly 40 days consecutive over 90 degrees or higher. So we are ready for a break. This is the 1st of October. Let's see if it registers anything. Alright, we're going to turn the battery jump pack on and let it sit for just a couple of minutes. Whenever you put a battery jump pack on one of these, whenever you put it on a stone dead battery, this one didn't even turn the dome light on, nothing. But when you put a jump pack on, if you hook it up, turn it on, and leave it on for 3 or 4 minutes, it'll actually transfer some voltage into this dead battery and give you a better opportunity to actually start the vehicle. So with that, we'll come back here in just a couple minutes after it's sat and had a chance to transfer a little voltage. We recording? Okay. I had a little excitement there while we were waiting on the battery. I was going to pull the gas cap off. Come on around. I was going to pull the gas cap off and smell to check for rotten fuel. And that was waiting on me along with a couple of live wasps. So we'll give them a little dose of the brake clean. That'll generally get rid of them. Whew. That was not fun. Nothing hiding up in there. Alright, so get the gas cap. The gas smells fresh, so I don't really see any rust. Usually, if it's really bad, you'll get rust all the way up around the filler neck. But this tank could still have some scum and rust or residue in it. So, but at this point, that's not what I'm thinking. So, all right, we've got enough time in on that battery, and if we need be, I can go ahead and hook up my jumper cables if I have to. But we're going to see if we can crank it up with the jump pack. Okay. Well, it's something making a little noise. Oh, we look back there on the exhaust. Any smoke? Is smoking? Is smoking? I can't tell. Yeah, we got a tired motor here, folks. You can catch that smoke. I'm thinking. Still recording? Mm-hmm. From what it looks like to me, just based on my initial evaluation, the way it acts, if you listen to it, it almost acts like it's got a stopped up catalytic converter. Because that would make, that's generally the way they work. So it'll get hotter, the hotter they get, the more power they lose. Let them cool off, they'll crank up and they'll run again. And it's what this one sounds like. And with it smoking the way it's smoking, it's probably burning oil and coked up the exhaust. So I don't think it's a lack of fuel. No. Yeah, I took the oil fill cap off. Take a look. It doesn't look like they've been changing the oil real regularly. Whoever had this before. Geez, that's not good. So a lot of scuzz there. We're gonna pull. I'm just gonna take and see if I can pull this timing cover bolt off here and try to lay that back and kind of get a look at the timing belt, not chain, timing belt. See if that'll give me enough wiggle room. Pry it over. I don't want to break it. I don't know that this thing's going to be worth messing with. If they're going to want to spend the money on it to get it fixed, I don't know. Watch out, battery box. I don't see any oil on it. I don't see any fraying or chewed up rubber from what I can see of it. It generally looks okay, but there's a couple bolts that are kind of really hard to get to. I'm just going to not mess with. Let's see if I can get to another one. Maybe that one. I just don't know that it's worth it. Tried feeding it a little extra fuel. Well, brake clean, and that didn't make any difference on the revving, but you can hear the strain sound in the intake and what one sounds like when the converter stopped up. The converter is scalding hot, and the muffler, which is right behind it, is not very warm at all. So that's another indicator that there's a blockage in the exhaust. It's not completely flowing through. So I'm gonna crawl up underneath here and take a quick look. Yeah, looks like it's only got the single cat. It only has the single catalytic converter. Let me see how hot it is. I may be able to just crack it loose and let the exhaust flow out around it and see if that will improve. But I don't know if I can get up under it. We'll be right back. Okay, well, we're going to take and pull. If I can get this undone, come on off of there. We're going to take and pull a spark plug. We're going to take this coil pack out. This thing is hot. Just sitting here running. I'm seeing a little oil coming from around there.
Mm-hmm.
They pull that one too, see what's going on. It doesn't actually act like it's got too much. Well, hello.
Oh no.
Maybe we do have a misfire problem.
Check
We'll have to see if I can come up. Yeah, let's take this one off for granted.
This is going to be even worse.
This is probably going to be really bad. Don't know that I've ever seen one run over the top, but this may be a first. It's all the way up.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Step number 3.
Let's cut this off here real quick. Alright, the other side. Although it doesn't really act like it's gonna misfire, it's more like it's can't breathe. So this one's clean as a whistle. Oh, this looks new. Man, it's so clean. Now I've got to try to find something to soak that oil up and get that oil out of there, because I certainly don't want it to go down in that cylinder. So let me see if I can find a rag. We were trying to beat the rain, and it looks like the rain's about to beat us. I found some paper towels. Let's see if we can get those down there and let those soak up some of that oil. I don't want all that oil to run down in that cylinder if I can help it. I need something longer. Don't know that I have a long enough screwdriver with me. You have screwdrivers in this tool set?
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a longer one.
Perfect.
Little cheapo Harbor Freight set,
You're welcome.
but it works. Works on a pinch.
Good junkyard diving set.
That's right. You don't cry if you lose them. Let's see if that did. If I got it all. I got some of it. All right.
Well, we're just gonna get wet, I guess.
Yeah, looks like we're just gonna get that. Get that soaked. This one. Hopefully it doesn't come downpour. If it does, we're gonna have to run for the truck.
Now that you said it, it's gonna happen.
Probably. Well, I think that's all we're going to get. I'll tell you what we can do. We can clear the cylinders by spinning it over without them in it. So I think these are going to be 5/8. Yep, I'm right.
Look at you.
I don't generally like taking spark plugs out of a hot motor, but these don't hit them over tight and they come right out. Look at that, good grief. That's a bunch of oil. That's gonna smoke. Yeah.
Ooh. Jeez.
I don't know if I can reach that or not.
You got a magnet?
I do not have a magnet with me.
Of course not. We like to come unprepared.
That was smart. Well, soaked up some more oil.
Hey!
The rubber piece is in here, it's just not gripping it. Let's get rid of get on it maybe.
I gotta wipe off the foam, I can't see.
Here we go. Other than having motor oil on the plug now, and that it's 1200 degrees, it's the plug itself, they don't look bad.
There we go. I don't know what it was doing. Camera messed up.
Plug itself doesn't really look bad. And I can see right on top of that piston. Look down in there. Doesn't look too bad.
Alright.
Well,
We need to hurry up.
look at that. Yep, we're getting wet.
We need to hurry.
We're just going to put this plug back in because that one doesn't look bad. These are Denso plugs. Alright, we've got a little rain happening, so we had to button this up real quick. We've got our coils put back in. We got most of the oil cleaned up off of everything, and I sprayed the coils that were really oily, soaked down with some brake clean and got all the oil off of them. We're going to see if that makes any difference in the way it runs. I don't think it's going to, though. But you never know. As suspected, it didn't make any difference. I really think we're looking at, they're looking at possibly having defective catalytic converters. Even though there is some flow out the back, that does not rule out the catalytic converter. I don't have a temperature scan gun with me. That's another quick way of determining. But I'm going to call that the catalytic converters are stopped up. The valve cover gaskets are leaking, and they're putting oil into the spark plug socket wells. And that's just in the first 30 minutes I've been here. I could probably go over this thing and have it totaled in about 10 more minutes. So that's it, guys. Thanks for coming along.